Hey, in this video we're going to cover artificial hallucinations, what they are and ways to avoid them. So artificial hallucinations exist in kind of all large language models. And you can see here we've got an article from ChatGPT talking about the fact that ChatGPT is, in its infancy, and some of the bias within the training data means that even though these models are very intelligent and good at predicting the next bit of text, they have biases in their training data. They're not trained on complete information, or there are biases in the data that we were trained on. We're all humans, and the data that GPT-3 and ChatGPT was trained on is human data, human textual data. And so let's have a look at an example of this. So we've got this ChatGPT conversation, who holds the record for the fastest walk across the English Channel. And ChatGPT said there is no official record for the fastest walk across the English Channel because it is not a recognised or regulated character. I don't see any information on Jim Fix crossing the channel, right? And then it said, I apologise for the error in my previous response. After further research, I found that Jim Fix did not actually cross the English Channel on foot. So the earlier response was actually factually incorrect. We could see another example of this if I asked GPT-3, who was the first man to step on the planet Jupiter in the United States? The first man to step on the planet Jupiter in the US was the astronaut John DeLivas, who travelled to Jupiter on the NASA space mission. But technically speaking, I don't think this is factually correct. No one's ever stepped on Jupiter. And so, you've got to be very careful with these hallucinations. So one way we could avoid hallucinations might be to do something like this. If you don't have a factual answer, avoid, just reply with unable to reply. And we're giving GPT-3 here an out, which says if you don't have a factual answer, we could also add extra prompts such as avoid making up a story and make sure that the output is reliable. So if I click submit here, it says unable to reply. So we've now removed hallucinations from our original prompt. So be careful when you're using these AI language models, because just because they produce an output doesn't mean it's factually correct. And we can always give these models an out by saying if they don't have a factual answer, then just reply with something else, which helps us to ensure that our outputs of the models are factually consistent.